One can say that as Venezuelans, we have approached history from the outside and we attach greater importance to the reasons and the sentiments that motivated men and inspired them to action. We pay more attention to the liturgy of day-to-day events than to the permanent, functional value of history as a creative force. We give priority to the theatrical aspects of events and neglect their objectives and consequences. We very devoutly observe those solemn occasions in honor of Miranda, Bolívar, Sucre, Páez, and Vargas. We exalt their truly magnificent lives to the point of hysteria. And then we go about our daily lives as if not one of their great thoughts were useful enough to assist us as citizens in making a contribution to our republic. In addition to this frivolous approach to our past, there is also a deep-rooted factor which is of fundamental importance and which has segmented our history into conflicting and irreconcilable periods. Many have confused tradition with involution and have sacrificed old values on the altar of progress. The most striking example of this tendency is the way we judge our Spanish colonial past, a trend, I might add, until recently quite fashionable. It's a case of Venezuelans using a retrograde criterion, fueled by a hatred for Spain that was unleashed by the wars of independence and by that heroic generation of men who were moved by a spirit of criticism and rejected the very values that nurtured their intellectual life. We should by no means take literally the opinions of Sanz, Bello, and Vargas when they totally condemned our colonial culture. This condemnation, instead, ought to be seen as the expression of a spirit of progress, somewhat like the spirit that moves us to denounce the defects of our system of education. Without criticism, however harsh and unjust it may be, there can be no progress anywhere in society. I pity the young man who is content to live his life slavishly tied to the ideas and systems inherited from his grandparents.